Hello BookTube. This video is a quick update on my Camp NaNoWriMo plans. For those of you who don't know, Camp NaNoWriMo is a part of NaNoWriMo, a National Novel Writing Month, which is a writing event that takes place in the month of November, in which participants attempt to aspire to write 50,000 words of a rough draft of a novel. NaNoWriMo has spun off a number of other events, including Camp NaNoWriMo, which takes place in April, even though one would think it would take place in the summer because camp and summer camp. But anyway, in which participants work on something. The rules are a bit looser for Camp NaNoWriMo. You don't have to aim for 50,000 words. It doesn't have to be a new project. It doesn't have to be a novel, so on and so forth. Although usually when I participated in NaNoWriMo, I usually end up going rogue in one way, shape, or form. And so I was thinking heavily about doing some comic book related project. And a few weeks ago, or maybe about a week ago, I talked about 3 comic book projects that I have been working on. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on 2 of them during Camp NaNoWriMo. I'll be working on my superhero project Scorpius and my mythology-inspired project The Fates of Chaos. So for Scorpius, my superhero project, I'm going to work through the first really big arc. I roughly have a number of, regarding Scorpius, I have a number of really key arcs that are interspersed with smaller storylines. And so I'll be working towards that, or work through that first big one. So I don't know exactly how long that would take, but if that doesn't take up all of April, then I will work on the other one. So what I want to do with Scorpius is, I think I mentioned that part of my idea was that he would be a reincarnated hero, or reincarnated legacy hero. But the more I think about it, the less I like that idea. So I think Scorpius is just going to be a young man with superpowers who sees the mythological figure of Scorpius as more heroic than maybe sometimes the Scorpion gets. And that way I can kind of avoid 2 problems. One being that the ghost memories being a narrative crutch, but also making the story too busy. So I think that might work. And then as far as the Fates of Chaos, again, I think I want to try to get through the first big arc, which how I envision the Fates of Chaos is that it's basically like a rough trilogy of 3 major storylines with a number of sort of subplots or shorter arcs that kind of lead into the big part of it. And so I'll try to work on the first one and see how far I get. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the constructed names, the ones that I make up, rather than make it more like using, say, my own original character, rather than, say, using Apollo or Hermes or Horus or Loki. And I will try to avoid the temptation to go ahead and try to create the entire pantheon, which kind of gets me into trouble. So I'll just work on the characters as I need them. Let's see how that works. But anyway, BookTube, that's my quick little Camp NaNoWriMo update. I will be back tomorrow with weekly reads. I don't know if I will be back with another video earlier in the day, because I am seriously contemplating setting up another donation box to unhaul. But I don't know if I should go ahead and do it now or wait until after my March book haul. And I'm also thinking about rearranging my history shelves, which again, I don't know if I should go ahead and do now or wait until after my March book haul. But anyway, BookTube, until I see you tomorrow with weekly reads, thank you, have a great afternoon, and stay safe. Oh, and I need better lighting because it looks like I have a skunk stripe in my hair. Anyway, bye, BookTube.